YouTube, Madam Roy back once again. Got a little bit of a working vlog or a working live stream for you today. Working on some of these computers. This is a Core i7 Dell. I think this is a Latitude, but it's like one of those tough books similar to a Panasonic tough book. But this one is working flawlessly. It's not the fastest. I'll be the first to admit it's an i7, but it's a dual core i7 because it's in a laptop form. Right now, I'm just trying to get everything installed on here. Spy about all the programs I like to install. You can see we're missing quite a few drivers there. I'm gonna have to see if I can find those online. The way you do that with Dells, you look at your express service key, which is, or your express code, which is right over here usually. In my case, it is, what is it here? Oh, wow, that's a long one. Might just try the service tag, 5DWPNY1. Hopefully I remember that. 5DWPNY1. You go right to Dell's website to put that in. I think I already forgot it. Oh well. Five NDWPY1, I think it was. Dell service tag. Let's see if that comes up with anything. Put you all down for a minute. Come on. Yep. I don't know how to do this. There we go. Now you guys can see me a little bit. That did not work, so I'm going to have to go right to Dell's website. So Dell service tag lookup. If you use a Dell service tag lookup, that's the easiest way to find the drivers usually. What the heck did I say they were? It's 5DWPNY1. Sorry about that. I had somebody messaging me. This is actually a little on the slow side, believe it or not, folks. I'm not sure why. Support home, drivers and downloads. Let me see what we got going on here. Okay, so once you get to the drivers and downloads portion of it, then you can put it in 5DWPNY1. And you can click search. And then it should come up with whatever this laptop is. And then it'll allow me to there we go. Dell Latitude 5404 Rugged. That'll allow me to download all the drivers and everything for this particular laptop. Just checking to see if I have anything else that's done yet. Excuse me. Microsoft requirements in Windows 11 are not supported. Well, yeah, because it's a 4th gen. See what we can find here. So from here, we're going to go, we'll look it up manually because I kind of know which drivers I need. Windows 10 64-bit. And the immediate one I want is the chipset. So we'll download the chipset driver real quick. And we'll see how much that gets. That might get quite a few of the missing drivers in here because a lot of this is SM bus and the security sensor, which I'll have to get that separately. Now, the question is, did that start downloading or not? Let's go to downloads. Yes, it did. Okay. So the next one we're going to need is the touchpad driver for sure. And let's go to show all here. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. I know I'm not the steadiest when I'm filming, but I'm okay. Memory card driver is going to be one of them. Free fall, Bluetooth. I don't know about the serial port driver. What I'm looking for right now, we need control vault, that's for sure. I need to find the one for the security. Oh, there's the airplane mode switch. This is one thing you got to do, folks, unfortunately, when you're reinstalling Windows on laptops. Iris, that's for the webcam. I don't see the one for... Huh. I don't see the one for the fingerprint reader, and this definitely has it, I think. Yeah, you can see it right there. So we'll see what this installs. I'm not going to bore you with looking at installations of drivers. Let's face it, that's kind of boring. So let me see if I can do this. Oh, that'll work. I can still see most of the screen. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I got up kind of late, so I didn't get a chance to go to church today, unfortunately. I try to go at least two, 3 times a month, but doesn't always work out that way, unfortunately. I'm kind of a late person, so I stay up late at night. It's hard for me to get up early. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I probably caught a lot of people going from church, I'm thinking, or at least leaving church. Well, at least my hair isn't totally crazy today. See, we got one person here, George Blakely. I should have known. I should have known it was you, George. Nice to see you. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I'm hanging in there. I'm been pretty busy lately, actually. Got a lot of people that need my expertise. So let's see, just out of curiosity, let's see how many of those drivers just installing the chipset controller will get. A lot of times when you get the chipset driver, that'll actually find a good portion of the drivers that you need. S-Teeth. No, that's not the one I wanted. Oh, okay, here it is. That's the free fall sensor, which is a lot more important if you have a conventional hard drive versus an SSD. I, of course, put an SSD in this, so the free fall sensor is really not that important. What the free fall sensor is, it detects when you drop your computer. That way your conventional hard drive, it's amazing, before it actually falls, between the time it detects the fall and actually falls, it'll park the heads on the hard drive and basically hopefully save your data. At least that's the theory, but it doesn't always work that way. Believe it or not, it's not the most reliable thing, but it's better than nothing, let's say. Not going to get much of a walk in today. Unfortunately, it's going to be raining, so if we want to walk, we'll have to do it probably at the mall. I might take a ride up to the mall later. Don't really need anything. I need to sell more product before I do anything else. Right now, I wound up paying... Oh, that was the update I wanted to give you guys. I wound up paying off the 2018 Dodge Grand Caravan, which was a big milestone for me to be able to pay that off so quickly. God blessed me very well there, but that kind of cleaned me out financially. So right now I have to sell some product before I can do anything else. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and just give them to me. I don't mind. I'm here for the time being. I'm waiting on a client, so we can chat for a little bit here. Intel Management Engine. There we go. Bring you downstairs in a few minutes and show you another problem I've been having with a... what's going on here? Didn't find that. With an HP computer that unfortunately does not seem to want to install Windows. I don't know why. It's giving me an error, something effective. It can't update the boot process, which I've never come across that before. So if any of you out there have, let me know. I think I tried installing Windows. I'm trying to install Windows in legacy mode, and I'm hoping that's going to fix the problem. If not, we're going to have to figure something else out. And it's weird because it only happened after I upgraded from a Core i3 to a Core i7 and then put the solid state hard drive in. So we'll have to see what happens. I'm not having any luck. I'm not getting any drivers installed right now. This is the Alps. I know this is the right, these are the right drivers, and this is the right system because I used the Dell Express service tag on that. Let's see what we can find. This is the control vault. That should at least find one of the drivers. Gotta wait till another install finishes. Let's try doing that chipset driver again. That's very strange that that's not working. And a lot of times you'll find on these websites that, especially like Dell.com, that they don't have the most updated drivers, which can be a big problem. Okay, I'm going to have to wait until LibreOffice finishes installing there. Too many things going on at once. Broadcom UHS swipe sensor. Now that has, excuse me, I got to move this phone. That's got to be for the, I can't even think, fingerprint sensor if I can find it. Let's try to download some of these. I'm just going to try downloading all the drivers. Intel management. There's the Bluetooth. Might need the one for the camera. I'm not sure. And of course, nice thing with Dell's website, you can go ahead and choose the type of drivers you want. Like you can go into driver. Come on, driver, and then you can choose the category. Like I could choose security if it allows me to. See if it'll allow me to choose security. Come on. Yep. So I can choose security. And that should find the one security driver, which might be, yeah, that's the control vault. So I have to try downloading that one and see if that makes a difference. But so far, haven't really been finding too many drivers here. Let's see what this is. That's, okay, this is the management engine. This one failed the first time I tried it. Apologize for the shakiness there. Yeah, that one's not working at all. So for some reason, Dell, your drivers for these, your drivers for this particular laptop are not up to date on the website. Try going in and downloading, trying installing some of the other ones. You can't really do too many installs at once either because it's going to error out if you do. And we'll do by time. You know, by now you would think I would actually have a tripod set up for this, but I don't. I guess I'm just going to be holding it, folks. Let's see. Try the dock driver. That might do something. But let me bring you guys down in a minute, and I'll show you what problems I've been having with this other computer. Maybe somebody can point me in the right direction, help me figure out what the heck is going on with it. Control vault's installing. See if we find any drivers there. Because if I sell this computer, I need to make sure that the majority of the drivers are installed. I'm going to turn you guys around real quick. Nope, that found something. Oh, yeah. but it didn't seem like it updated this. I might have to refresh Device Manager, see if we found anything. You know, where is the refresh on here? I don't even know if Windows 10 has a refresh for Device Manager. Huh. I think we'll just install the drivers and hope for the best. This is that Bluetooth driver. But if you have any comments or computer questions, let me know. Sam Olds 2999. My aunt uses Windows 10, me 11. I have Windows 11, but I'm not a big fan of it. I have it installed on my, sorry guys, on my rig over there, my Dell XPS, and I find it's very buggy at times. I just not been very impressed with it at all. Oh, we did find something. Something installed there. Like Windows 95, 98, and NT4. You know what? I have a Windows 98 build here, but I'm having issues with it. I'll show you guys real quick. I call this the power supply killer because I've put no less than 3 or 4 power supplies in this computer, and I finally put one of those new tone ones I got from the last computer haul in it. There's a Pentium 3 800 megahertz. But I'm having issues with it booting into Windows 98. I may have to reinstall it because I can get into safe mode and that works fine. But when I try to boot it up normally, it hangs up at the crystal driver. So I think I'm having issues with the sound driver right now. This has one of those crystal sound cards that even though it has great quality sound, the software, the drivers for it tend to be kind of buggy. I got a lot installed on here too. Let me try running that reminds me, let me try running just a really quick scan disk, not a thorough, but run a quick scan disk, see if that helps anything. It's a problem with Windows 98. It can be very buggy at times, and I was trying to play this yesterday, Tomb Raider 3, but I couldn't get her to boot up, so we'll see if that finds anything. Here we go. Now we got, this should be the Bluetooth driver. Let's see what else we might have found here. Dell Control Vault finished. And I think we did find another driver there for the Dell Control Vault. Let's see if the Bluetooth driver comes into play here. Do a typical install. That's still updating. I'm thinking about pre-ordering a new cell phone. Bobby Warren says hi. Yeah, what kind of cell phone you looking at? You know me, I'm more of an Android person, but you know, I'm open to debate. I probably didn't need to download the HD graphics. Is this a touchscreen? No. For a minute there, I thought it was a touchscreen. iPhone 14 Pro Max. A lot of people say they like that phone, and it's actually a pretty reasonable price. Oh, looks like I got the Bluetooth. Let me turn that volume down. It's clipping a little bit. Well, we definitely got another driver there. We got the Bluetooth. I need to try to get the chipset installed because that's where that SM bus is going to be, but the chipset driver that they have online is not working for this for some reason. Okay, we have that one installed already, so we'll cancel that. Let's see what this is. Okay, that was the Bluetooth that installed. We don't need to retry that because we already have it. Now we got these right here. Sheesh. Security, Bluetooth, chipset. Wow, I give you $800 for your old one. That's not bad. That's pretty decent. Dell Control Vault. See, if you go in here and you select something like chipset, let's just go into Actually, I'm going to try modem and communications too, because that could be part of it. GPS serial driver. See, this has, because this is a business class system, this has some weird drivers in it that I've never worked with before. So it's going to take a little bit for me to get everything installed, I think. No. This is not my new laptop. This is one that I think I'm going to be reselling. I honestly don't have a use for one like this. I don't like the way the touchpad is with this handle here. It's just not very comfortable to use, so I'll probably wind up reselling this one. Let's see if we snag another driver here. So some of these you have to do manually. Let's see if this program will run. Device driver installation wizard. Let's see what that might find. It found something, but it wasn't the drivers here. I'm going to open up Device Manager again and see if maybe it just needed to be reset. They might have found a few more drivers than I thought. And of course, it might show up once you restart the computer as well. A lot of times you have to restart the computer for some things to take effect, but now it still looks like we're missing a few. And I know a few of these at least are chipset drivers. I'm very concerned why that chipset is not working. So let's try this. Let's go to let's remove security, and we'll go to chipset, because I see that there are 4 chipset drivers. Try downloading this Intel chipset software, see if that does anything. I have to pack it up when Verizon store, so they'll take your trade in. Hey, as long as the cell phone's in good shape, you should be golden. Let's try that one. I don't think I installed that. Let's see if that gives us anything. That's the thing. Sometimes you have multiple chipset drivers and you just don't know what to install. That's still updating. Another reason I'm not going to keep this is I do like it, but it's still a little bit on the slow side for me. Even though it's an i7, it's that dual-core i7, which actually my i5 will outperform this, believe it or not. Okay, let's go back in there. I'm gonna turn around. I'm not gonna make you guys sit and watch the rest of the installation. I'll just give you kind of an update if things start to install. Ugh. What a pain, what a pain, what a pain. Okay, here's the latest of the chipset drivers, and that I just confirmed that's one I did not try to install yet, so we'll see if that does anything. I take care of my cell phones. I got $1,000 last year when I left T-Mobile to go to Verizon. That's nice. That's a lot of money for that phone, for a used phone when you think about it. Okay, let's give this a try. Intel chipset. Oh, we found some. We found something here. Let's see. And I'll download the memory card driver. I thought I did before too, but I don't remember seeing that in the installation. Come on. New phone every year. Wow. I probably get at least 2 or 3 out of mine. I have the A52, Samsung Galaxy A52 5G right now, which is a decent phone. It's not their flagship phone, but it gets the job done. What did we find there? Oh, we found one more driver at least. Down to 3 missing drivers now. Chipset. Is that the same one? Yeah, I think that's the same one, but we'll let it go through again just in case. All right, folks. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, okay. See if this memory card reader comes in. So the only two that I should be missing after this are the serial and the communication, which may not install because they may not be Windows 10 compatible. So it might be good. Might be good to go. And it's not installing the memory card driver for some reason. Let's go in there and try. See what else might it be. I know I installed the security driver. Let's see about docks and stands. That might be another one. Let's try these two. Boy, I tell you, this has got some weird drivers. See what we got. It looks like it's updating again. Restart later. Still giving me an error on that memory card driver. Let's see if any of these other ones worked. Go to downloads real quick. Oh, purple, my favorite color. Love purple. Most guys probably would not admit that, but I'm masculine enough. I'm set enough in my masculinity to be able to admit I like the color purple. And we're not talking about the movie, just the actual color itself. All right, folks. Well, that's installing. Bring you over here. Show you that this did not find any errors, so I can go ahead and close that out. I'm going to just go ahead and reboot. Hope for the best. See if it boots up into Windows. I'm going to head downstairs real quick, and I'll show you what's going on with this computer. Well, we'll see if it finished the installation. One problem I'm having lately is our mail has not been picking up packages, so I need to move this because it's starting to rain, and I really don't need that package to get wet. So I'm just going to move that over here. Listening to 40s Junction. Let me turn that down. Ah, well, that's different. Booted right back up to the USB. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and exit out of that and see if it'll do a legacy boot right from the hard drive. I tried reinstalling in legacy mode to see if that worked. So let's see if it'll boot from the hard drive. And it will. Before I couldn't even get anything to install, so there was obviously some kind of incompatibility with the AHCI or the advanced boot mode. So that's cool. We'll go ahead and just let that go through. Might have to leave that out because it's going to try to boot from that USB stick again. So let's let that finish. We'll go upstairs. What do we got on there? Stan Kenton Taboo. Yeah, incidentally, that is a car audio Sirius XM radio that I jerry-rigged with one of these 12-volt to 120-volt adapters to be able to play in the house. So let's head back upstairs. I do still talk to Eric. As a matter of fact, he was supposed to come down for a visit, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. Well, wouldn't you know? What do you know? Look at that. She actually booted up. I might be able to play some Tomb Raider later. Try this awful speaker that works less and less every time I use it. But she is actually working right now, so this is not cursed like it was. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and put in Tomb Raider 3 there. Is this multiple discs? This might be multiple discs. I never realized. I hope I have all the discs for it. Whoa, EDOS. Okay, no, that's a demo disc. So obviously the Tomb Raider disc is in here. Tomb Raider 3. And I'll go ahead and give that an install in a little bit. See how this is doing. Oh, looks like that installed. Yeah, we got another driver. We're down to 3 now missing, I think. So I am going to go ahead and end the live stream here. I just kind of want to do a little bit of a live stream with working on computers. I'm going to install Tomb Raider 3 on here, see if it'll actually work. It should. I mean, it's made for Windows 98. Thanks for coming. Please continue to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.